Everybody, getting ready to go on another adventure. We're gonna go down to the Mighty Mo, try to do some more catfishing tonight. Got some liver, got all my bait. Wish me luck. A little bit of residential driving. Almost out of the residential to the bike trail. Made it down to the river. Was gonna go that way, but we're gonna go cut through the parking garage and go through a trail that way. Nice little rock jetty to fish off of. Can't be too deep, there's some sand right here. Look at these little guys. Couple more nests there. Let's see if we can count how many there is. It's cool how they make their nest up there, just mud. Again. We're going to take this trail all the way down to the river on the other side. Oh boy, a couple more blocks. Boy, this is another good spot. Looks like my camper's rolling away. I was thinking about going that way. I'm gonna follow the trail this way. It's a pretty long haul from there. A pretty little view. Air is cool. Haven't even broke much of a sweat. I think I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna follow this around to see where it gets us. Or I could go that way. Nah, let's do this one. Found a nice little sandy trail. Follows to the river. Well, but leads to the river at least. Oh my goodness. Boy, was it a chore to get back here. I think I found myself a good spot. But just to show you what I had just went through, Boy, this stuff is super duper soft. So I had to pull the camper through that. But hopefully I earned some catfish for some reward. So this is the spot. I hope I picked a good one. It looks like there's a mulberry tree here, and I don't want the berries to be staining up my camper. But I found a nice little clear out spot right here that I don't see many berries, but there's a lot here. The mulberry trees right there. I just don't want to get it all stained up. But I'll be out of the sun. I'll have some shade. I think it's going to be a fantastic spot. Super close to the mighty Missouri. Nice spot. Cannot wait. I'm gonna get right out there and lob out some liver tonight. So hope all is well. All right, found a nice little spot tucked away out of the sun, but we don't have much sun today anyway. Now I'm gonna go set some poles up. Give me a little food to eat. I'm gonna keep all my fishing stuff a little separated. Keep the flies over there. Had a couple kids come through with their four-wheelers and dirt bikes. So maybe I picked the wrong path. We'll see how tonight goes. Alright guys, I'm gonna go over how I set up my fishing rig for bottom fishing. Everybody has their own ways of doing it, but this is the way I like to do it. Is it right? Is it wrong? Everybody has their opinion, but this seems to work really well for me. So what I do is I'll take just the string and I'll take a weight. Slide it on the string. What I'm using here is a 3-ounce What I'm using here is a 3-ounce ball weight. And now I'm going to take a lead 12 to 18 inches long, metal braided lead with a number 5 hook. And I tie that on. Now this is where it gets tricky, and everybody has their little ways of tying knots and whatnot. But my way is simple and it holds. What I do is I stick it through, get a little wet here. I stick it through. Oh, here comes the motorcyclist. Stand by. Okay, sorry about that. We had some gentlemen enjoying their ATVs. So back to what I was saying is I like to go in. Don't mind my other stuff, I need to cut that off, but for the time being I'm just going to show you. I go in and I twist it once and twice, and then I put it right through. Once you tie that, boom, I do it one more time. I'll take it, twist it once, twist it twice, put it through, boom, and that holds. I've caught very, very big fish with that. Then I'll take one of these here pinch weights. I don't know, one about yay big because it's the river. And I'll catch all this extra string here. It's useless. Ball it all up in here and hold on to that weight a little bit. Like this. Yep, and then I'll pinch that bad boy. So that's right above the lead. Now, when this weight slides down in the current, you'll get this number. Boom. So I like to cast it out. It hits the water, hits the ground, drags a little bit. The current takes this up like so with your bait, takes it to wherever you want it to go in the current. But that's how I set my rig up, and it works pretty well. I'm ready for some liver, and I'll show you that next, how I hook up the liver. Alright, well, it seems like my frozen liver has not thawed yet, so I'm going to use some worm for now. So let's see how this goes. Alright, got one pole set up. It's got some worm on it. Got the bell going. It's set way down there. I don't want to leave the pole down there because I might lose it. So if I hook it up here, I'll have to run down and with the net and get it. So keep your fingers crossed. We're listening for this bad boy to go off. Well, I heard a little thump. Heard it land right there. And already got me a little stain. Might have to move. We'll see. I could just put another coat of paint on it. Well, I better go see how I'm gonna get down there before it gets too dark. I want to go fishing down at the little tuck back here, but kind of fishing here for now. Tonight I want to make my way down there. Really don't want to be trying to figure it out in the dark. Well, it looks like we got a nice little path here. It's a little sandy. It's like an abandoned tent. Sandy. This one looks like it's a little bit more promising. Let's try this guy. Yeah, it's got some more rocks, a little bit more grip. That would have been a pain trying to get up. Let's see here. Not too bad. Boy, the weather's fantastic today. You can see in the distance, looks like it says City of Omaha. There's the Henry Dorley Zoo, the Desert Dome. Super popular zoo. Very big too. Well, let's see if we can get around here. Yeah, I don't think it's too wise trying to climb that. Sand in my socks. This has been here a while. Must have washed up. Nice little spot though. Over here. Why, too bad I couldn't get the camper way down here. Big old rocks. Yeah, I'm hoping this little spot right here is gonna deliver. Okay, see how easy it is to get back up there. Not too bad. I'll be holding poles and lanterns. Actually, pretty simple. Must have been here something in the past, because this is a retaining wall out in the middle of the woods. Still nothing with the worm yet. Better check it here soon. Okay, I heard a little jingle, so I come over here and see if I may get anything. Must have been a false alarm. Well, since I didn't get no landing, didn't jiggle again, I'm gonna go ahead and set up this pole also. With the fisherman's license, I'm allowed to have 2 poles, so I might as well set them both up. Come on here, fishy, 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 fishy. Come on. It's like they're picking on me. So I did a little bit of exploring and I followed a little game trail here. It looks to be pretty promising back here. I think I'm going to change my spot. Nice little flat land back here. Trail coming in. Nice little flat area here. And then trail coming out. I think I'll feel a little bit better. Yeah. I think I'm going to set up right here. Alright. I went ahead and moved. I think this is a little bit more open spot and got a trail on both sides. I felt a little bit better. Then I walked down that trail and found a homeless camp that has been abandoned. So hopefully it stays abandoned. Okay, I wind up moving one more time. This time I put the camper here so I can see the poles. So it's not too far away from where I need to be. So I can at least hear the bells this time. Went ahead and fired up the oven again. This time it's cooking right away. Come on, poles, do something. I've got some sunlight out, so I can hook my solar panel up. What's nice about this thing is it's USB. So as soon as you hook up the USB to it and make sure she's in the sun, and now we got a fan blowing. Unlimited power. I usually just stick it in here to get some fresh air sucked through. Otherwise, the noodles are done. Nice and toasty. Can have a quick meal and then bait up some liver. Alright, I'm going to show you how I bait up my liver. Some of you guys are not going to like this, but here we go. What we have here is good old chicken liver. It's a little frozen, but it's still workable. So what I like to do is take just a little bit of thread, pull out about 12 inches, and then another 12 inches. That equals about a foot, 2 foot of string. What I'll do is I'll take this string and tie it to my lead. Just a little teeny tiny knot so it doesn't come off. I know it sounds weird why I'm tying it to the leads, because I don't want it to come off in the water, or if my bait gets washed away in the river, I don't want string getting caught up on stuff and string getting caught on turtles or on rocks or propellers. Or it's bad enough there's enough fishing line in there. I just don't want to add to the problem. So I always tie my string straight to my lead, so I have a little bit of string attached to it. Now this is the trick. Once there's a little string tied to it, you take yourself a couple thick layers of liver. And this is some nasty, nasty stuff. So I'll grab a wad of it, just hook it. And you gotta use string, because if you just hook it like this, see how it just pulls right through. So if you go to lob it out there, it just flies off your hook. Or if you are sitting in the current, it just washes away quick. So I take it and I hook it, and then I hook it again, and then I'll hook it one more time, something like that. Let's get that string out of there. I'll hook it a couple good times like that. So now it's on the hook. Now this is where the string comes in play. Is I'll take this string and I'll wrap it around the meat. Just kind of like wrap it up like this, left and right, kind of then up and down, and then left and right again, up and down. And I'm using this string to kind of hold on the liver. So now you can fling this bad boy all the way out there and it's gonna stay. Sometimes I've reeled this liver in and all the blood and everything's gone out of it. It's just pure white. So this is what I do. Nice little section of meat like that. She's on there. She's not gonna come off. And now I'm gonna go fling it out. All right, I just put some liver on both poles. It's getting to be a little dark. Should start getting some action. Whoop. Got some people across the way there on a boat. I got one casted way out there, one right down there in the shallows. All right, it's now nighttime. I want to go over how I have it set up so I can see. Got myself a green lantern here, bunch of string lights to show my campsite. Here I am here. Man, the bugs down here are crazy. Fishing poles. Got a trail going that way and a trail going this way. Better turn the lights off in there, keep the bugs down. Boy, I think the fishing tonight has been a wash. Couple bites, but nothing promising. I've tried liver and worm. Still nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, baby. Which one was it? Look at this one here. Come on, I heard a jingle. Grab it. Just sitting here relaxing. Waiting for the bell to go off any minute now, but I'm not going to keep my hopes high. Just sit here and relax, catch some Z's.